Hello and welcome back to Shadow Boxer, where we learn something new and possibly lose brain cells in the process. Today we're going to discuss the age of Mary and the age of Rebekah, because this is a common defense/attack that the Muslims will give when they're being confronted with Muhammad's immoral behavior of having intercourse with a child. First of all, Mary was a virgin, so we can just, that's not even an argument. So now we're going to move into Rebekah. So the argument goes something like this. Well, Rebekah was 3 years old. Now, you have to ask them, where in the Bible does it say that Rebekah is 3 years old? It doesn't. It doesn't say anywhere Rebekah's age, nor does it say Mary's age anywhere. Again, Mary was a virgin, so this should not even be on the table. Okay, so let's begin, and we're going to read Genesis 24, where we find out about Rebekah. And we're going to find out what some of the context clues is that will indicate what Rebekah's age might be. Now, if we read, we're going to find out that the women, not the children, would come out at a certain time of day, and they would draw water from the well. Again, this is women. See, even the time that women would go out to draw water. And let's continue. It says, and this is 14, and let it come to pass that the damsel to whom I shall say, let down thy pitcher. Okay, so this is a damsel. Again, this is not a child. Okay, now we're going to find out who one of the women are that come out to draw the water, which is going to be Rebekah. And it came to pass before he had done speaking that, behold, Rebekah came out. So she's one of the women that came out and was drawing water from the well. Okay, let's continue reading. And again, here, either Rebekah is a super strong 3-year-old or she's a woman. Rebekah came forth with her pitcher on her shoulder, and she went down unto the well and drew water. Okay, let's just go with this argument and say that Rebekah is 3, because even if, let's say Rebekah was 3, this is not going to work out for the Muslim. And here's why. Because Rebekah gave her consent. Okay, and they called Rebekah and said to her, will thou go with this man? And she said, I will go. She is giving consent to be married. Now, let's compare this with little Aisha. Little Aisha was never asked for consent anywhere. In fact, she was playing on the swings, and then she was prepared to be married. She was never asked. She was just prepared, took her off the swings, wiped off her face, and got her ready to be married to a 50-year-old plus man. Okay, we find out that she was 6 years old, and Muhammad consummated the marriage at age 9. She was a 9-year-old when he penetrated her. Now, the common defense for this is that she was mature for a 9-year-old. Okay, she had already gotten her menses. But if we keep reading, it says that here, Aisha used to play with dolls. She was not actually mature. It was forbidden for girls to be playing with dolls if they had reached the age of puberty. So how old was Aisha when she hit puberty? Well, she had to have been over 14 years old, because even during the Battle of Khaybar, she was still playing with dolls. And during the Battle of Khaybar, she was 14 years old. She was still playing with her dolls. We're going to read it right here. The age of Aisha should not be disputed whatsoever. There are several hadith that give her age when Muhammad married her, when he consummated the marriage, and here we'll read that she was 18 when he died. I just want to go back and look at the title of this. It says the Book of Marriage. Now, when you read it in Arabic, it actually says Kitab al-Nikah. Okay, nikah does not mean marriage. Zawaj is marriage. So this actually translates to the book of, and we'll just politely say intercourse. But I've highlighted the blue right there. It says al, meaning the, and in the yellow is nikah. Arabic is read from right to left, and it's a cursive language, so the letters connect. So again, the blue is the al, meaning the, and nikah is the root word. Now I've taken the word nikah and just put it in a plain old Google Translate, and you can see what it means. And if you have any dispute, marriage is zawaj, and you can see it right here also in Google Translate. Now, you might come across this cafeteria Muslim, which is Quran only, maybe. And they're going to say, well, child marriage is not in the Quran. Ah, contraire mon frère. Let's see. Here we're going to read about divorcing women and divorcing children who have not yet reached their menses. And it specifically is talking about what you should do after you've had intercourse with your child bride, and if you want to divorce that child to make sure she isn't pregnant, you have to wait a period of time. Now, just to make sure that's exactly what it says, I'm bringing up Tafsir, which is commentary from Islamic scholars. So we have Ibn Abbas, Ibn Kathir, Al-Jalalayn. They all agree that the waiting period to make sure that your little child bride has not gotten pregnant, you have to wait. And when I say child bride, I actually mean a child, because here we'll read that they have not reached the age of menses. So we're going to find out that Muhammad, the prophet of Islam, was obsessed with children, and that's going to bring me into Hadith of the day. Okay, here's Muhammad asking a man that just got married if he married a virgin. Okay, and he says, no, I married this widow. He said, well, you should marry a child so you can sport with her. Really, it says that so you can play with her. That's what it says in the Arabic. So you can play with her and she can play with you. Now, what business is it of Muhammad's of who this man marries? And why does he want him to marry a child? So you can play with her. I mean, this is just, it's pure disgusting. This is child manipulation. This is child abuse. All of this, it's disgusting. All right, guys, thank you so much again for stopping by. Please like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. The links will be in the description, and God bless.